Star. Rock.
Drink with the fellas. Season 2. That's good. Hitting right today. That gin hitting right today. Season 2.
I like that.
Episode 9. Total episode 35. We got my man.
You got the angry Puerto Rican. What up?
We got my man.
Hey, it's the Blue Report in the building. What's happening?
Y'all know what we do. Every week we bring y'all the best hoops and hip hop show. Today we got a lot of topics to talk about.
Already.
You know, we start out with 15 minutes of hoop talk. Then we go to 15 minutes of of hip hop talk. In the hoops today, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Y'all know we do the big stories of the week.
Yep.
I got the bold statement of the week.
Yep.
We're gonna start something called something nobody's talking about. That's what we're gonna do. A new
Something
segment.
nobody talking about.
Quick hits, old school player. Y'all know the routine. But let's
yeah,
go ahead and
let's
get
do
this thing cranked up, y'all.
Let's do it.
Big news stories of the week. I'm gonna tell y'all some big stories, and you let me know what stood out to you.
Yeah.
Toronto, 4-8 against teams that are 500 or better. Are they fool's gold? Dallas hooping without Luka. Jokic is chilling, averaging 15 points a game. They're 17-8, fourth in the West. Is it concerned that Jokic ain't get better? And Blake Griffin is back, y'all, and he sucks. He's averaging 16-5. Now, this is the same Blake Griffin that came with a cast like we've never seen in the playoffs and played on one leg and almost brought them boys to a victory.
Oh, yeah.
Just a few months later, this dude mad weak. What y'all think stood out to y'all this week?
I gotta go with the whole Toronto. I think that's
Fool's
fool
gold.
I ain't gonna lie. I think that's fool's gold. Just on the fact that there's no, there's no effort. Like you can see, there's no effort against above 500 team. Against a, under 500 team, you see them. They out there like, hey, we got this. There's no. I feel like the chemistry is backwards. You know what I mean when they're playing. So it's got to be Toronto. Definitely got to be Toronto. Big news.
So we thought they was good and they really fooled us.
They still gonna make the playoffs. We already know that. They still gonna make the playoffs, but
We were talking top team in the East.
Yes, they're gonna be a lower tier, 6 through 9 by the end of the year.
6 to 9. You know?
Yeah.
Might. I'm going with the Joker.
Cause for concern.
Cause for concern. All that pressure they put on him. Last year he was balling. He was doing this thing.
Byron, do you remember a certain guy that used to sit right here at Spider-Verse said that he was the new school Tim
New
Duncan?
school Tim Duncan. Yep.
One time for Spider-Verse.
Shouts out to Spider.
What up, Spider?
I'm put on the Joker, man. Those numbers right there is not going to get it in the West with the Kawhi and LeBron over there and James Harden doing what he's doing. Those numbers right there is not going to win you a championship. It's not going to get you in position.
Like Charles Barkley was talking about Embiid.
Yeah.
When you are a great player, you have to give other great players the business. That's
Got
it.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go to a game, play one game, and then the next game you just be lackadaisical. You can't do that shit.
Can't do
at all.
that.
Can't do
Toronto, man, fools go. I think the jury's still out on it.
Really?
I think
4-8.
jury's still out on it. I think still out on it right now.
You still think they're a solid ball club, top tier East team, top 4?
If you look at how the East is playing right now, Milwaukee, Philly,
Miami,
Boston.
They 6.
I mean, they can be. I mean,
Yes, you proving my point. Keep going now.
I feel like they can be. No, actually, I feel like they can be interchangeable with Miami. I really do. I think they had that type of talent. I think they had that type of talent.
Not the way they balling.
I think they had that type
Not
of
the way
talent.
they balling, man.
I mean, that's just my opinion.
Toronto and Miami.
Toronto and Miami could be interchangeable.
That'd be a fun. I'll tell you one thing though. That would definitely
It's
be
a fun
playoff
race to
series.
watch.
That is.
That's a fun race to watch.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
It'd be a fun
That's
playoff matchup to watch.
That is.
That would.
All right, let's keep it moving. One more. Y'all don't think what do you say? Y'all don't think the Blake Griffin thing is the big news?
I don't think it's a big news just for the fact. I mean, we already.
Injuries.
Well, not even that. I think what's killing him is that he should be playing more back to the back. In basketball.
And that's one of the things the article that I read said that he changed his game up, and people thought he adapted to the new NBA, but he kind of looking lost right now.
I mean,
He could be deferring to Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose is balling.
oh,
Okay.
Derrick Rose is
hey, you know what's funny? Fun fact right here. Derrick Rose this year and his MVP year, same numbers.
That's unreal. We got to keep it moving. That's a good stat. That might be the stat of the night right there. Bold statement of the week.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's go to this quickly, y'all. So I was seeing, I do my research. I was seeing somebody talk about Houston. They're talking about D'Antoni is not signed past this season, and they were talking about that maybe it's a good thing because a better coach can use James Harden in a better way. It is no better coach. You better go all in. This is peak James Harden that you got right now. What you better do is have a talk with Russell Westbrook and tell him you either need to beat Ben Simmons or we got to get you out of here. But we going all in. You need to beat Ben Simmons or we're going all in and getting rid of you. But you have peak James Harden, that this dude averaging 40 points a game, man. It ain't a coach in basketball right now that can use James Harden better than what D'Antoni is doing. That is my bold statement of the week.
He molds into that system. I mean, he really does. I mean, he's molded into that system. He understands when he switched him from 2 guard to point guard, his career elevated.
What can another coach do?
This is my bold statement.
But mess up his game.
This is my bold statement, piggybacking off you. And I would like our viewers to look this up. Bob McAdoo, when he played in Buffalo, that's who James Harden is. He's gonna give you buckets. Mm-hmm. But Bob McAdoo had a guy by the name of Garfield Hurd playing with him that also gave you buckets. Bob McAdoo might get 50, Garfield Hurd might get 25, and close to 30. That's what Russ is not giving James Harden.
True.
He needs to give him, if you got James Harden giving you a 55, double nickel or a 60 ball, Russ, you got to have at least 30. At least.
Let me tell you what, and this is what I mean by going all in. I'm disagreeing with that.
Okay.
I'm saying go all in to the system. The system is 100% Harden, shooters, and rebound. You know what I'm saying? I would try to get, you'd have to finagle some things to make this happen, but a Kyle Korver and Gallinari from us. You don't need a superstar. Get better shooters and go all in. Harden is going to take his man every time, or you're going to have to double team him and leave somebody open. That's simple. That's how we're going to play. That's it.
You know what's crazy? I actually, since Kevin Love is on the top of the
another
trade,
good player.
I would actually see trade Russ for Kevin Love.
To Cleveland?
Boy, you talk about going in the dumps. But to get a player that can rebound and shoot open 3-pointers, boy, that's gold for them.
Fits that system.
And he would fit that
gold
system.
for them. Yes, it is. That is gold.
I mean, if you know, put it this way, if Clint Capella can fit that system and all he doing is playing defense.
All Clint Capella is playing defense and getting off the weak side rebound.
Another Ben. All Capella is another Ben Wallace.
You getting weak side rebound? No.
All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. It's the bold statement of the week. I keep a bold statement, y'all. I keep one in my pocket. All right, y'all, let's keep it moving. Something nobody's talking about. So, I brought this up the other week. I brought the little layup up. Y'all put me on the glass, act like, you know what I'm saying, like I wasn't even talking about nothing. Mm-hmm. But I brought up this cat named Devonte Graham. And I've been trying to tell y'all about him for the Charlotte Hornets. And I'm telling y'all this guy's hooping. I asked y'all, was he most improved? But I compared him to Luka. So that may have been a problem right there. That's kind of why y'all shot me down.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm going to say this time is Devonte Graham, he's averaging 20, 8, and 4 in his second season in the NBA. And them are the exact same numbers that Damian Lillard averaged in his second season in the NBA. I'm just going to throw that out there. So why is nobody talking about Devonte Graham? And I told y'all he was playing better than Terry Rozier. He's their best player. Why is nobody talking about him? They fighting for the playoffs?
I mean, well, that's because Charlotte's not they don't have that big market. It's like, you know, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Back in the day when they were, you know, fighting for playoff spots, nobody really talked about Minnesota because they're not a big market, and I think that's the biggest thing. I mean, that is the biggest thing. Other than that, I mean, he is hooping. I mean, dude can shoot some.
So ain't nobody gonna talk about this man from going off the bench averaging 6 points to a team best player. We just gonna act like that ain't happening.
I agree with what you're saying, but this is what's gonna have to happen. We're gonna have to make the playoffs. We're gonna have to make some noise in the first round, and possibly get in the second round before they start talking about you.
Yeah,
I think that's what is gonna happen. That's what's gonna have to happen. Because
man,
look at that small market area right there. You got Charlotte right there. You got Atlanta right there. You got, you know what I'm saying? They'll talk more about Trae Young in Charlotte than they would about home. You know what I'm saying?
This man went from averaging 6 points a game, y'all, to a team best player, and they thought Scary Terry was gonna be the best player. I'm just saying, ain't nobody talking about it.
Scary Terry just doesn't make the teams either.
All right, y'all, we're gonna do quick hits. Since we added a new segment right there, y'all, we're gonna make quick hits. Quick, we're only gonna do one. Is Philly donzo? I mean, we know they're gonna make the playoffs, but is Philly a realistic team to make any noise?
Let me go.
Is
further.
anybody scared to play Philly in the East?
I'm gonna tell you no, and the reason why I say that, I think they messed up. And now looking at the system, when we looked at it on paper earlier in the year, we looked at it on paper and we said, "Oh, that's a great fit, Al Horford. That's great." They got so many bodies inside, and they're so big they can't match up with the faster teams. They're donzo.
And let me throw this at you. And Byron, let me know what you think about this. You said Al Horford. Tobias Harris. You should have got on your hands and knees for Jimmy Butler and let Tobias Harris go. You should have hands and knees and begged him to stay.
You see what he's doing in Miami?
That's what I think was the mistake. I think Jimmy, that's for another day. I think that was the best offseason signing was Jimmy Butler. I really believe that.
Yeah.
I truly believe that.
Right now, I think Philly is done. They will not win a championship with this lineup.
That's tough.
I think that within the next few years, either Ben Simmons or Embiid is going to have to leave that team. In order for them to prosper, one of those guys are going to have to leave that team.
That's too much.
Which
on the
one,
inside.
I don't know, but one of them is going to have to leave.
It's too much on the inside.
Or do you package Tobias and see if you can still salvage things
And you
with
still
get rid of one of them two?
you got to get they, two superstars, two alphas, and they don't know. Now, veteran superstars can play together. Young superstars can't do
And
it.
they trying to grow up together, figuring out
Yeah.
each other.
That's the point. Oklahoma
My
City
young
when y'all
boys.
had Russ and Durant.
Plenty
at
of
the same
talent to win a
time.
championship, but everybody trying to figure each other out. James Harden didn't know himself.
He didn't know it, so
Yeah.
he came off the bench.
He was on the bench. Yeah,
That's crazy, yo.
straight up. All right, y'all. Last thing. Make sure to like, share, comment. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Yep.
You already know. Corey Sloan, them shots. We ain't gonna say nothing though. All right, y'all. Last topic is old school player of the week. You know I always keep a good one. What y'all gonna do?
You
What
go
y'all
first,
gonna
but I'm
do?
still kinda thinking.
Dude was an ACC player of the year.
You only got 2 sentences.
Why you always do
That was one. Make this other one count.
He has jersey retired by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
Mr. Mark Price.
Damn.
One of my favorite players in the history
Georgia
of basketball.
Tech.
Yep.
Didn't make mistakes. Did not miss shots.
No.
None. Didn't take it if he didn't think he could hit it. Go ahead.
Okay. My player had the most assists in one game and actually got into a fight with Shaquille O'Neal. Scott Skiles.
We got a minute 18 left. Anthony brought this player up earlier and acted like he was a scrub. This player that I'm talking about reminds me of that player, and they're both tough, and their teams needed them to win.
Run on sentence.
2 run-on sentences. I outsmart them boys every time, y'all. Derek Fisher. History gonna forget. Kyle Lowry and Derek Fisher. What are they, Byron? What are they? Same player?
Same player.
Tough.
Shouts
Hit
out-
open shots.
Shouts out the Park.
You ain't gonna kill him. You know what I'm saying? You know that's what they are. But you hated on Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry can start for the
Sure
number
did.
1 and number 2 team in the league right now. He start for the Lakers and he start for the
Kyle
Bucks.
Lowry would have been Kobe's sidekick, just like
Kyle Lowry would
I don't know,
start
man. I
for
just don't
any
see
good
it.
team, and the top team, he would start for him right now. Taking spots. All right, y'all. Now it is time for
Byron's breakdown.
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 Hey,
Instead of breaking me on
down.
down. What's happening? This is Byron's breakdown, and right now I'm going to break down the potential MVP race. Right now, if you stop the league today and you say who will be the MVP, you probably have a few candidates like the King, LBJ, AD over there in LA. Maybe have James Harden, who's putting up a 50 ball a game. The Greek Freak. Hey, even Luka Doncic, even though he's injured right now. But I'm going to give y'all a sleeper right now. He's averaging 25 points per game and 8 rebounds, and he's keeping his team in the conversation for the Eastern Conference. Pascal Siakam. And I will have to apologize because I said he was stealing money, but my man's is balling out there for Toronto. 25 a game, 8 rebounds, and keeping them in the upper echelon of the East. So y'all need to check him out. And if you need anything else broke down, get at me. Like, share, comment, Byron's Breakdown. We out.